Quick Crypto, bringing you quick Casper news. We have just received some breaking announcements from the Casper AMA today, followed by the official first stable release of Rusty Casper nodes. 10Bps is closer than you think. A $1 Casper is closer than you think, and I'll be getting into my reasons why, as well as also explaining why this bullish announcement has actually caused a correction in the price of Casper today. So first things first, we have two summaries from the Casper AMA today, one from Elporor and the other from Caspador. And the first summary is that the deploying of KRC20 tokens will have a set fee, to which the current price is set to be at around 1,000 Casper, but this may be liable to change in the future. Secondly, the public beta testing and official launch begins in June next month. And for the closed beta testing this month, you can apply through the Discord. Next, the white paper will be released before the end of this month in the next 1 to 2 weeks, which is very big news. Furthermore, analytics on KRC20 and also APIs will be available, and they will also be building a marketplace to buy and sell tokens. All in all, a lot of very bullish updates are incoming for Casper and coming very soon. Here we can see from the CEO of CoinPal.io, we can see the process of system testing for Casper, which again is very big. And in addition to KRC20 inscriptions coming next month, you cannot forget that smart contracts on Casper will be revolutionary. As Michael Sutton states, I think Jonathan shared his vision in the recent webinar with Uphold, with institutions, basically aiming for ZK proof of smart contract state to be verified on layer 1s. Very big. And the final mention that was in the Casper AMA that I quickly glossed over purposely and I left out was the Rust announcement, which we can see very big because the prelude has now officially begun. Golang Caspad version 0.12.17 is now out, and this version includes several wallet changes for adapting transaction composition logic to the Dust patch and to KIP9, preparing for hash rate migrating to Rust nodes which implemented KIP onto the mempool. So that is right, as you saw, Rusty Casper is now live. They are making this change right here, right now. Migration to Rust first, soon 10Bps to follow, and with Casper and KRC just around the corner, Casper is about to explode to the moon, explode in value. From Casper's official Twitter page or X page, we are excited to announce the first stable Rusty Casper node release. This is a significant milestone for the Casper network, as this marks the point where we shift to a new improved and optimized engine which can now be built upon and accelerated to its limits. In the words of Michael Sutton, approximately 2 years ago when I first proposed the Rust rewrite, I dreamed of unleashed performance and superb code quality. Today I can say that the new code base is the highest of quality possible, and that the set of individuals contributing to it now as an elite group of people forming a decentralized and world spread core development force. As we can see from the Medium post made from Michael Sutton himself, currently as part of the open beta announced a few weeks ago, Rusty Casper nodes already comprise a quarter of the peer-to-peer network, and as much as 29% of the hash rate is mined through them. Going forward, the stable release signifies the point in which we recommend RK as the main software to be running the network. Switching to RK is crucial for major network-wide future advancements, such as accelerating mainnet to 10Bps, which currently runs on testnet 11 solely on RK nodes. Furthermore, upgrading to Dagnite, supporting smart contract opcodes and so on and so forth. However, it also provides the following immediate benefits to node maintainers. Near constant storage, unlike Golang nodes which only prune transaction data, RK nodes constantly prune headers as well. There will also be faster sync timings. RK heavily utilizes parallelism to accelerate header and blocking processes. And there's also mention of the RPC software stack as well. So all in all, this is great news, very bullish news for Casper's immediate and distant future and its price. And I'll explain why this will help Casper reach $1 in the not too distant future in my opinion. But before I do, I know some of you are probably wondering why this so-called game-changing bullish announcement has caused a correction in the price of Casper. Currently valued at 11.76 cents on the daily time frame, now down 3.79%. Well, that is because this migration that was originally at 29, almost 30%, has dropped, plummeted down to 15.45%, which has therefore caused a lot of uncertainty, a lot of FUD throughout the Casper community, hence why it's dumping. So what does this mean? Where do we go from here? Why has this happened? Don't be emotional. I'll do my best to explain as to why I believe that this happened. In my opinion, it comes down to the transition strategy and technical details, as highlighted again in Microsoft from this Medium post. As it states, we aim for a gradual process where more and more nodes slowly switch to Rusty Casper, which we have known for a little while now, but beforehand it was in the beta phase instead of the real deal happening right now. And these next 3 to 4 bullet points that we're going to read here are crucially important and, in my opinion, explain why this migration has dropped in percentage. Firstly, it states that Rusty Open Beta Participants version 0.14.1 contains several stability fixes for issues that have been reported over beta testing period. It is highly recommended that you upgrade to this version as soon as you can for reliable operations of your node. So they're trying to strongly enforce you switch to Rusty Casper, which you need to do. Again, good news. But the next 3. Firstly, Golang node maintainers. You've been advised to pick a random number between 0 and 7, so from 0 days immediately to a week's time, wait the amount of days before you switch to your Rust Casper node. Here's the kicker. Here's why I believe that this migration percentage has dropped down. Note that Rusty Casper uses a completely different database, so you need to resync the new Rusty Casper node from the network. And currently right now, as mentioned in the 3rd bullet point, there has not been a tool created just yet to allow this database migration process to happen very smoothly from Golang to Rusty Casper. Therefore, it's being advised that you keep the former Golang node up and running in parallel to the new Rusty Casper node for stability period. So effectively, those that did participate in the open beta will now either be running both Rusty and Golang nodes during the stability period, or are just running on Golang for the meantime while the database migration tools are being implemented, and soon they'll switch fully to Rust. Therefore, the migration percentage has tanked and caused some panic within the Casper ecosystem regarding this migration. But this is temporary, as it was advised that you wait at most a week before making this shift, before making this switch. So it is likely that we'll start seeing this migration speed up much faster in the coming days and weeks ahead of us. And once this migration is complete, making historical advancements in the crypto space, then soon comes Rust 10Bps, which is game changing and going to attract attention, everyone's attention sooner or later. Especially as Rusty Casper is a gateway to Dagnite and smart contracts and everything else that they are building. Also note in this Medium page that Microsoft made, they talk about the exchanges that list Casper and what they need to do for this migration period, this hard fork. Even though Casper has given amples of warning, time and preparation, this is still a tedious process for anyone, I am sure, even though the benefits are worth your while to do this. My point here is that once this migration is done and the complications that comes with this hard fork are over with, and Casper has achieved this groundbreaking development, achieving 10Bps and beyond, the Tier 1 exchanges will finally be able to audit the code on the adopted code language by the project by Rust. So Tier 1 exchanges may finally make their move to list Casper, and I have made videos, countless videos in the past showcasing Casper's connections to Coinbase, to Binance, and in those videos I explained in detail why both would inevitably list Casper in the future. Rust is going to blow your minds. Once you start looking at the bigger picture, these setbacks that you're seeing currently right now won't affect you in the slightest because you understand what you hold. You know that Casper for $1 is easily achievable thanks to Rusty Casper, the 10Bps, the Dagnite that follows from it, the smart contracts, the exchange listings, the crypto bull run. $1 Casper is easily achievable. So do your own research and don't be emotional. Be logical.